Check. 1, 2. Check. All right, friends. Got one in the books. Got to get ready for the second game here. This is for first overall place in the Clover Belt Conference between the Neillsville Warriors and the Chippewa Falls McDonell Central Max. Take a quick look at both teams here. The Max at 19-4, 14-0 in the Western Clover Belt. They're in Division 5. Their leading scorers are Emily Cooper with 15.7 points per game, Aubrey Dorn at 13.8, and Marley Hughes at 11.9. Leading rebounders for the McDonell Max are Aubrey Dorn, 10.5 rebounds a game, and Marley Hughes with 4.9. Assists, Marley Hughes, you're going to hear a lot of that young lady tonight. 6.7 assists per game, and Emily Cooper averaging 5.4. Don Cooper is the head coach of the Max from Chippewa Falls McDonell. On the other side of the ledger, you have the Neillsville Warriors, undefeated on the season, 14-0 in the conference and 23-0 overall. Paris Opelt, leading scorer for the Neillsville Warriors, 18.2 points per game. Amelia Trunkle with 13.2, and Delaney Rochester averaging 13.1 points per game. Paris Opelt in rebounds, 6.5 a game, and Sydney Subke with 3.7, and leading in assists was Delaney Rochester with 3.7 a game, and Amelia Trunkle with 2.5. John Geyer, longtime head coach here at Neillsville for the girls team. They are a number 1 seed in Division 4 and will get a bye on Tuesday, and they will play the winner of number 9 Whitehall at number 8 Mondovi on Tuesday night. The McDonell Max are in Division 5, and they will host number 15 Glenwood City on Tuesday night. McDonell, a number 2 seed. If they win that game, they will play either Owen Withy or Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. Pretty hectic running back and forth here. Got to get a couple of things paperwork-wise figured out. Glad you've tuned in. We started that second feed for you. Just want to talk to you first about Express Employment Professionals. You can find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. They have locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at expresspros.com. Should be a good game. First game went to the Cadott Hornets as they won by the final score of 48-34. Coach Huziga explained his defense. This is sort of a chaotic defense, and it really stymied the offense for the Dons. Jenna Kibble, their leading scorer, with 10. And Maggie Callahan chipped in 8 in the second half. Held to only 11 points in the second half for the Dons. And they will finish the regular season at 14-10. As this is a non-conference game. So the Dons finish at 14-10. And the Cadott Hornets will finish the regular season at 19-5. Will McDonell give the Warriors their first loss in the season, or will Neillsville keep their season perfect? They have met before. Saturday, February 4th, and Neillsville picked up the win 61-48. That was over in McDonell. Got a big game coming up here, friends. Thanks for tuning in. First place here in the Clover Belt Conference. A battle of first place teams from the West, McDonell, and from the East, Neillsville. Judy Lintner will provide the PA announcing for the starting lineups here at Neillsville, and we'll be back after she concludes with action. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Again, welcome to the Neillsville Fieldhouse. We are very happy to host this championship game of the Clover Belt Conference, featuring from the western side, the Chippewa Falls McDonell Central Lady Macs. And the champions from the eastern side, your old Neillsville Warriors. The Neillsville School District and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated.
Lady Macs basketball and WOGO sports.
And now for your starting lineups for this big game. She's a senior, number 1, Marty Hero. A junior, number 15, and now the starting lineup for the Neillsville Warriors. She's a senior, number 12, Rochester. Number 23, a sophomore, Sydney Zepke. A senior, number 24, Mia Rocco. A junior, number 32, Paris Opal. The assistant coach for the Warriors is Jamie Kuhn, and the head coach is John Geyer. Our officials tonight, as assigned by the Clover Belt Conference.
Well, you got the starting lineups from the head PA announcer here at Neillsville, Judy Lintner. Undefeated Neillsville takes on 19-4 Chippewa Falls McDonell. Here from Neillsville. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page, and I'll give you a shout-out on the air. We had quite a good number of people watching the other game, and the tip goes to Neillsville. Aubrey Doran crunched it, and Neillsville picked it up. Nice pass underneath, and 2 right away for Sydney Subke. And we've got a score in less than 20 seconds into the first half here. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Chris Anderson producing tonight. Game 2 of 2. Number 1 bragging rights in the Clover Belt Conference. Shot is on the way and good for Kylie Jensen with the 3. Neillsville very patient on offense. They pull up jumper in the lane off the mark by Opelt. McDonell with the rebound. We've got quite a crowd on hand here tonight. Hartman will swing it back out and nearly stolen. There's a scrum. Rochester ends up with it. Jessica Kuhn tracks it down finally. Ooh. Subke thought about a 3. They'll rotate it around. Kuhn for 3, left alone, and got it. And Jessica Kuhn makes it 5-3. McDonell on the offense. Work the ball. Oh, almost a carry by Hughes, but no bueno. And the layup is in and good. Nice move by Kylie Jensen. She's got all 5 points for the Macs. 1-2-2 press put on by McDonell. Neillsville will beat it. Set up on offense. And we got a foul right away on Marley Hughes, the first foul of the contest. Breer Bergeson will inbound, one of our officials tonight. In the hands of Delaney Rochester, the young lady, very talented for Neillsville. Kuhn will give it up. Subke, she'll take a three. And it's up and off the back iron, pulled down on the rebound. Good effort by Paris Opelt. Rochester gave up the three. She'll swing it back out. Subke pulls it back out. Kuhn, she thought about it. Well, they're going to say, give it to me. She'll dribble in, crossover, kick it out. Neillsville patient and looking for a double team there from McDonell. And Opelt will get out of it. Very disciplined squad is Neillsville. Very disciplined. There's a shot from Kuhn. And in and out on the three. Good rebound pulled down by Aubrey Dorn. The Max on the move. Hartman. Dorn thought about three. She will take it now. Short. Opelt pulls down the rebound and she'll push. Left-handed dribble. Pulls up. Shot off the glass and good for Paris Opelt. And it's 7-5 with 14:40 left in the first half. Man-to-man defense employed by the Warriors. Three on the way by Hughes, and she got it. Marley Hughes with the tray. McDonell will take back the lead. I got to get used to saying McDonell. Kuhn. Trunkle to Kuhn again. Kuhn, three short, but we've got a foul called. And it's going to be on McDonell. I think they're going to call it on 23. Aubrey Dorn will be her first second team foul on the Max. Don Cooper, the head coach of the Max. John Geyer, the coach of the Warriors. Rochester for three, short. Jensen tracks down the rebound, gets it ahead. Hartman, no, she traveled. The Neillsville students in white tonight. And a steal. Oh, we're going to get a foul. That's going to be the first on Kylie Jensen. And Jensen was trying to anticipate that pass, but got a little bit too much body involved. And Neillsville will inbound. They drop it in to Delaney Rochester. Knocked out of the hands, back into the hands of Trunkle. Rochester to Trunkle again. Trunkle will dribble. Paris Opelt, pull-up jumper, good. She has got a nice shot. Paris Opelt with four. Back the lead back to Neillsville, 9-8. 13:25 here in the first half. Hard drive by Dorn. She's fouled and will shoot two. And that foul called on Jessica Kuhn. That's the first team foul in the first free throws of the night in this matchup. And they go to Aubrey Dorn, who makes the first. And coming in for the Max is Emily Thaler. Second free throw coming up for junior Aubrey Dorn, tied at 9. Second free throw is up and good. Now it's 10-9 Max. Ball pressure put on. Kuhn will take it. Euro step. Count it. Nice move by the freshman. Back and forth we go. 11-10. Warriors back on top. Hughes will drop it in to Dorn. Underneath. Good move. Couldn't complete it by Thaler. And it's going to be out of bounds and belong to Neillsville. Full court pressure now put on by the Max. Full court man. And they get it ahead. Rochester snuck out behind the defense and got the deuce. Good work for the Warriors, now leading by 3. 3 on the way by Hartman, short. Trunkle pulls down the rebound and will take the ball over the timeline for the Warriors. Kicks it ahead to Kuhn. Kuhn thought about a 3. Skip. 3 on the way by Subke. Back iron. Rebound pulled down by Hughes. Here come the Macs. And lost the ball. Out of bounds. In for the Macs will be Maddie Geisler, number 5. And now they're keeping a couple back on defense now. Minimal ball pressure. Oh, good pass, right, and threaded the needle 2 times. Rochester. She'll skip pass to Opelt. We've got a foul. And a player control foul is called on Jessica Kuhn, her second. Coming in for Neillsville is number 40, Emerson Ormond. We got a whistle and traveling. Ormond, the freshman. Neillsville on the offense, still in the back court. Good pressure put on. Get it over. Subkey, they'll swing it around. Opelt. Ormond, good patience by Neillsville. They don't get rattled very often. 3 on the way from Opelt, and she got it. Paris Opelt with 7 points here in the first half. And it's now a 6-point advantage for Neillsville. They'll steal. Ball ahead. Good fake shot. Nice job by Amelia Trunkle. Gets her first deuce of the night. And the Warriors are on a roll, leading now by 8, 18-10. McDonell's going to slow things down. Man-to-man pressure defense employed by Neillsville. They get it in to Dorn, and Dorn loses it. And Neillsville with Rochester now will take the ball over. They flip it up to Opelt. And Opelt will cross over, tipped, but retains by Neillsville. Neillsville, just a very patient team on offense. They break down that defense and wait for a good shot. And just as I say that, Rochester lost the handle and turned it over. Here come the Macs, Hughes. And that ball tipped away. Back to Neillsville. 10 minutes left here in the first half. Don't forget, at the end of tonight's game, the second game, we'll have a quick interview with the winning coach and a player, and then we will bring you the awards presentation by Commissioner Bob Houts for the all-conference teams and the player of the year. And Rochester, back-to-back turnovers, very unlike her. Checking in for the Macs is Katie Ruff, number 15. We've got a timeout called by the Macs. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Need a new mattress? Mall Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses. Save big on the huge selection of factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on two-sided flippable mattresses. Big discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models. Bring your truck or trailer and take it home today. If you ever needed a new mattress, now is the time to stop into Mall Furniture on 9th Street in downtown Marshfield.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
Fleet Farm's Auto Service Center can help you get your car ready for winter. Get your tires rotated, battery tested, or buy wiper blades and get them installed. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Coming out of the McDonell timeout, Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of this championship game for the Clover Belt Conference girls basketball. And a turnover. Back into the hands of Neillsville. Delaney Rochester now. Ahead to Paris Opelt. She'll drive in the lane. Kick back out to Rochester. Ormond. Good shot, didn't drop for her. Rebound pulled down by Katie Ruff. Here come the Macs. And Geisler, they retain it. 3 on the way by Hughes, and she got it. Marley Hughes with 6 points. Got it down to 5, just past the halfway point of the first half. Rochester will dribble back out. They rotate the ball so well. Everybody knows what their job is, where they're supposed to go. Nearly a steal. Good move by Opel. Pull-up jumper off the back iron. Rebound to the Max. And Hughes, Marley Hughes will take the ball. Flip to Isabel Hartman. And a 3 on the way by Geisler, and she gets it. So Maddie Geisler, back-to-back threes. It brought it down to a 2-point advantage for McDonell. Undefeated Neillsville at 23-0. Good sinking defense by the McDonell Max. 3 on the way by Trunkle, and she gets it. So Amelia Trunkle with 5. And it's back to a 5-point advantage. Dribble in by Dorn, stolen. Here comes Trunkle, and Trunkle is fouled. And they call that on Maddie Geisler, her first. Inbound by Lily Opelt. Opelt. They're daring her to take a 3, and she is, and she got it. Okay, let me take the shot. I'll take it. She got it. On the offense are the Macs. Going to find out who number 20 is. And we got a foul. And they call that on 14. That's on Lily Opelt, her first. Chloe Flanagan, number 20, for the McDonell Max. She just had the ball. Thanks to our friends at 103.1 FM who are sharing the media area with us here tonight in Neillsville. And a foul called on the Warriors. And that's going to be on Amelia Trunkle, her first. Sophie Schmidl will check in for the Max. A lot of young players for both teams seeing some action here tonight. Marley Hughes and Chloe Flanagan. Shot on the way by Flanagan is good. Good thing I found out what her name was. Nice shot by Miss Flanagan. Brings it back to 5. Back and forth we go. We had about 4 lead changes early on. Neillsville led by 8 at one point. Shot on the way by Subke, rims out. Schmidgall with the rebound, and in the hands of Marley Hughes. They get it to Schmidgall inside. There goes Dorn, and Dorn can't get the hook to drop. Good rebound. Good effort by Sydney Subke. Get it headed to Lily Opel. She'll take the long two. Why not? She makes it. They're daring her to take it. She's going to take it and make it. She's 2 for 2. They've let her have that shot. And she's like, okay, I'll take it. 5:20 left in the first half. Back to a 7-point advantage. 3 on the way by Jensen. Tipped out of bounds. Stone Innovations, it's their winter blitz sale at Stone Innovations. With a purchase of a new countertop, get a free installed stainless steel sink or 10% off tile backsplash and labor. And check out the discounts on flooring. This winter blitz offer is only at Stone Innovations. Back in the hands of Marley Hughes for 3. No, tipped out of bounds off the hands of Kendall Heffler. 5:10 left here. And Neillsville on the offense. 3/4 court pressure put on by the Max. Good hustle by Kendall Heffler on the defense. Opelt will flip it over to Subke. Rochester, crossover in the lane, kicks it out, it's kicked by Aubrey Dorn. And checking in for McDonell is Emily Thaler, number 24. A little bit deeper bench now for Coach Geyer. As there's no more JV, he can bring some of his JV players up and play tonight. Sandy Schmidt, you can see in the green shirt, taking shots for the Neillsville team. Shot on the way for 3 by Opelt. Off the mark, and here come the Max. Would like to try to get it down to 4 on this trip down the court. Good defense put on by Neillsville. They're playing a 2-3. Shot on the way by Hughes, rims out, and good rebound pulled down by Subke. Opelt brings it over to timeline. Trunkel looks for a pass. She gets it to Opelt. And they're just leaving Lily Opelt up there. She's going to take that. She's made 2 in a row. She's got a 3 and a 2 from about 18 feet. They flip it over to Opelt. Looks for the underneath free throw. 15-footer. No, that's the first she's missed. 2 of 3 from the floor. But 5 points out of those 2 of 3. Good defense employed by Rochester. As they pressure the Max. Skip pass to Jensen. She'll drive in, kick it out. Back up to Hughes. And Dorn in the lane. They flip it back out. Dorn at the free throw line. She'll take it and make it. Aubrey Dorn. Hey, it's a free throw. Take it. She got it. Down to 5 with 3:20 left. Rochester. She'll give it up to Trunkel. Trunkel will swing it to Opelt. Good cut and move. Good fake shot and go. Opelt. Thought about a 3. She'll pull it back out. Skip it over to Rochester. Neillsville patient on the offense. They want to break down that defense. And they're playing the 2-3 zone. Opelt, baseline 3 on the miss. He might be able to close it to 2 on this trip down. 3 on the way, partially blocked by Heffler on Heffler's shot. Back in the hands of Neillsville. 2.5 left. Opelt will swing it over to Rochester. Now in the hands of Sydney Subke. And bad pass by Subke. Good anticipation by Aubrey Dorn for the steal. And we've got a foul on blue. 30-second timeout called by the Max. We'll take a timeout here as well. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Welcome back to Neillsville. Well, we've got quite a game going on here. Chris Anderson producing tonight. Joe Anderson here, bringing you play-by-play. Shout out to Leanne Henshin. She's watching tonight. Thanks for saying hi. Coming out of the timeout by the Max. They trail by 5. Could it be? Rimmed out. Geisler's 3. Well, we got a foul on Neillsville on the rebound. And they're going to blow the whistle on Paris Opelt, and that's her first. 5 fouls, team fouls for Neillsville with 1:59 remaining. And ball out of bounds. Thaler she went into that double team, and the Neillsville girls stood their ground. Good defensive move by Neillsville. Rochester now will push for the Warriors. Crossover. Aggressive defense for both teams. Ormond's 3 off the mark. Dorn with the rebound. Marley Hughes will take the ball over the timeline, swing it ahead to Hartman. Hartman looks for a cutter against that zone. Hartman will swing it back. They'll rotate it up to Geisler. Good move by Hughes. Can't get the shot to drop. And a call carry on Paris Opelt. When she dribbled it against her leg, and she kind of got that hand underneath it. They are going to call that.
You know, it happens so much in high school. All over the place as a referee to watch that. Just go, it's an advantage to that dribble.
And a shot. And a player control foul called on Isabel Hartman. Pardon me, was that on Hartman? Yes, it was. Her first personal. Each team with 5 team fouls, but we're coming up on a minute left. Kylie Jensen will check in on the next dead ball for the Max. Trailing by 5. Delaney Rochester. Crossover, swings it out. Opelt back to Rochester. The one thing and they call a travel on Rochester. She got stuck. In comes Kylie Jensen. Dorn in along with Marley Hughes, Isabel Thaler, and Maddie Geisler for McDonell. 40 seconds left here in the first half. Coach Geyer barking out signals defensively to his team. 3, Geisler thought about a 3. She'll swing it now. A 3 by Jensen off the back iron. And pulled down on the rebound by Sydney Subke. To swing it over to Rochester with 23 seconds left. Good crowd on hand here tonight in Neillsville. 16 seconds. Going to work for 1. Ormond. Opelt lost it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and a foul for 2. 0.9 seconds left, and they're going to call the foul on Sydney Subke. That's her first, but it will send Marley Hughes to the line to shoot 2 with less than a second. Free throw is up and good. In for the Max, Chloe Flanagan. Second free throw coming up for senior Marley Hughes. It's up, and it's good. Beat them both. And we are at halftime where the Neillsville Warriors lead the Chippewa Falls McDonell Max by 3, 26-23. We're going to head for a commercial break. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
Welcome back to the halftime show here on Zaleski Sports. 26-23, Neillsville with the lead. The Dahlman Insurance Agency, LLC, is family-owned and operated. They cover homes, businesses, and farms in Midwest Wisconsin since 1978. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency, so they can find the best rate for the coverage for your unique situation. Dahlman Insurance has offices in Greenwood and Thorpe, and they service customers throughout Midwest Wisconsin. Find them at DahlmanInsurance.com. Dahlman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Let's look at the halftime stats here for the Max of Chippewa Falls McDonell. 8 points from Marley Hughes, 3 from Maddie Geisler, 4 for Aubrey Dorn, 5 for Kylie Jensen, and 3 for Chloe Flanagan. The Macs are shooting 4 of 4 from the free throw line. On the other side of the ledger, we look at the Neillsville Warriors. 2 from Delaney Rochester, 5 from Lily Opelt, 2 for Sydney Subkey, 5 from Amelia Trunkle, 7 from Paris Opelt, and 5 from Jessica Kuhn. No free throws here in the first half for the Warriors. We look at the overall. Let's look quickly at some of the results from the crossover games, 3rd through 8th place. The 8th place winner was Spencer, beating Thorpe 56-40. 7th place went to Stanley Boyd as they defeated Greenwood 52-41. Bloomer defeated Owen Withy 50-47 for 6th overall place. 5th place matchup, Regis defeated Colby 73-49. The 4th place teams, Osseo Fairchild and Loyal. Osseo Fairchild with the win, 63-40. And the 3rd place spot went to Fall Creek as they defeated Gilman 74-40. Leading scorer average we're doing here from the Eastern Clover Belt was Tatum Weir from Gilman. Paris Opel 2nd, 18.2, and Autumn Davis from Spencer with 14.1. Tatum Weir leading the average in rebounds for Gilman. Tyson Lintner in 2nd, 11.9. Weir with 14.6. Delaney Rochester led the East Clover Belt with 3.7 assists per game. Claire Dreyer from Gilman, 3.0. And we take a look quickly at the WCC, the Western Clover Belt. Leading average scorer was Lauren Gettle from Cadott, averaging 21.4. Ashley Chilson of Regis with 18.7. Ellie Eiler from Cadott, 17.1. Average in rebounds for the West, Ashley Chilson from Regis, 11.0. And Aubrey Dorn of McDonell, 10.5. And in assists, Marley Hughes averaging 6.7 for McDonell. Emily Cooper right on her heels from McDonell with 5.4. We're going to take a timeout here for some commercial messages, and we'll come back to bring you the second half here of this first place game in the Clover Belt for girls basketball. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Now more than ever, it's crucial for your business to be able to ship your products safely and efficiently, both near and far. Purple Mountain Solutions is your local specialist for logistics and supply chain management in both public and private sectors. Bringing years of leadership, excellent attention to detail, and a dedication to the job at hand is what keeps Purple Mountain Solutions the leader in transportation, logistics, supply chain management, and warehousing. Get your products right where they need to be and put your trust in a business you can trust. Purple Mountain Solutions.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Welcome back to Neillsville, friends. Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Hey, Heartland Farms. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Going to start the second half of action here from Neillsville. Take a quick look at the coaches poll, final coaches poll before the tournament. Division 4 Neillsville ranked 4th in state, 22-0. La Crosse Aquinas ranked 1, Westfield 2, New Glarus 3, Prairie School 5, Laconia 6, Cuba City ranked 7th, St. Mary Catholic with the 8th spot, Randolph in 9, and rounding up the top 10 in Division 4 for the coaches poll, Winnebago Lutheran in Division 5 quickly before we start. Blair Taylor in 1st, ranked number 1 in Division 5 in the state, Prairie Farms 2nd, Albany 3rd, Sevastopol 4th, Athens 5th, Wisconsin Rapids Assumption 6th, my alma mater Royal in 7th, Chippewa Falls, McDonell, team you're watching tonight, ranked 8th in Division 5, Oshkosh Lords ranked 9th, and Alma Center Lincoln ranked 10. Final coaches poll of the season. Back underway here, McDonell with the ball. They're in there traveling the blue with white numbers, letters and trim. Shot is up and missed by Hartman. Warriors leading by 3. At the conclusion of this game, we will have the Neillsville Dairy postgame show, and then we'll keep it here for the awards ceremony. Steal by Marley Hughes up the Dorn, and Dorn gets blocked. Big ups for Paris Opelt. They flip it down the court. There goes Kuhn and flips it to Rochester, who's fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Or no, she won't. She will. They said it was on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds to Neillsville. Waiting for the foul to be put up on the board, and it's against Katie Ruff, her first team foul for McDonell in the second half. Everybody getting set here. Is everybody ready to go? Yep, here we go. In the Delaney Rochester, left-hand dribble. Kicks it out. Kuhn for 3. No. Tracked down by Hughes. And Hughes will kick it ahead to Hartman, and Hartman can't stick a fork in it. And loses it out of bounds. Back and forth we go. You've got two ranked teams playing each other. 4th ranked Neillsville in D4. And another turnover. And you've got McDonell ranked 8th in Division 5 on the floor here tonight. Bragging rights for first overall in the Clover Belt Conference. Marley Hughes goes coast to coast Euro step, and that shot is short. Jessica Kuhn in the scrum for the rebound. They're going to call a blue foul? Yes, they are, and they're going to call that on Ruff. Katie Ruff picks up her second foul. Opelt will inbound for Neillsville. Trunkel will flip it ahead to Kuhn, and Kuhn will pull up and do a 15-foot jumper, rims out. Missed too many of those. Seeing a lot more of those from a lot of teams, so the rim just lip right out of the rim. Good drive to the basket by Hartman, and the rebound pulled down by Dorn. She throws it up wildly. She kind of got caught awkwardly, and Coach Cooper wants a foul. And he gets the foul, but it's on his player, Marley Hughes, as the ball's down the court. Emily Thaler, Maddie Geisler check in for the Max. Neillsville so patient on offense. They keep their cool. And we got a foul, and another foul on, this time, on Delaney Rochester. Her first. Shout out to Don Abel and Joy. They're watching from Eau Claire tonight. Thanks for tuning in. 200 people plus watching tonight. And back-to-back fouls on the Warriors. And of course, and on Delaney Rochester. Yet to have a point scored here in the second half. Good matchup here tonight in Neillsville from the field house. Geisler looks for a cutter. Back up to Hughes. Rochester will pressure her. And they switch, another switch. Good switching defense by the Warriors. They rotate. 3 on the way by Geisler off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Amelia Trunkle. And she'll take the ball over the timeline. Paris Opel. And Kuhn back to Opel. And they're going to call a hand check on Aubrey Dorn. That's her second personal. 4th team foul on the Max. And we have yet to have a point scored, and we're about 3 minutes into the second half by either team. 3 on the way by Subkey, but we've got a foul during the shot. I don't know who it's going to be on. It's going to be on Neillsville. And they call that on Paris Opelt. That's her second. Neillsville will pick up McDonell in the front court. Marley Hughes. Jensen flips it into Dorn. She'll do the hook and miss. Rochester pulls down the rebound and will dribble out. And there's a blocking foul on Aubrey Dorn. That'll be her 3rd personal. 5 team fouls on the Max. Neillsville defeated McDonell this season over in Chippewa Falls on February 4th. Neillsville's last game was against Bangor here on Thursday night. A win for Neillsville. Kuhn is going to take a 3. They're going to let her have it, and she gets it. And we finally have a score here in the second half. And we're nearly 4 minutes in. 29-23, and another player control foul on the Max, and that's the second foul on Maddie Geisler. Sophie Schmidgel will check in along with Isabel Hartman. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out on the air. Don and Joy Abel watching from Eau Claire tonight. Rochester, baseline drive. No bueno. Here come the Max on the push. And a little contact there, no foul, and the shot off the mark by Schmidgel. And Coach Cooper frustrated he didn't get a call either way. And we have a coach's warning by the official. That's a new rule that was employed a couple years ago, where the official will talk to the coach and say, this is your first warning. Doesn't have to do it, but can do it. And it's like, okay, coach, we hear you. You made your point. You know, coaches get that. They get that ability to do that. And a referee can say, okay, we got you. We understand. We got to move on. Rochester under double team. She dribbles out, but another push. And that's going to be the 6th-team foul on McDonell. And that one on Sophie Schmidgel. Oh, that's the 7th. And that'll be bonus time. In the bonus, 13:37 left in the matchup here. And shooting bonus for Neillsville is Delaney Rochester. And Miss Rochester's a good free throw shooter. Gets the first. These are the first free throws for Neillsville in the match tonight. Second free throw, good. 2 for 2. 31-23, it's an 8-point advantage. 13.5 left in the contest. And the Neillsville Warriors leading the McDonell Max. Joe Anderson here with play-by-play. Chris Anderson with production. Game 2 of 2. Nearly a steal. And a travel. Yep. This is sort of one of those, somebody's got to have the ball. We got a timeout called. by Neillsville. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. I was an error on the timeout. It was taken by McDonell. Shout-outs going to Tanner Thies. He's watching from Indianapolis, Indiana. And Mason Prey is playing great. Austin Cutsforth. He's watching as well. So Tanner and Austin and Don and Joy, thanks for tuning in. Get a shout out on the air. Leave a positive comment here on the YouTube page. 3 on the way by Hartman. Missed. Oh, they're going to get that foul. I wondered on Dorn. That's going to be 4. The old over the back foul. It's not called that anymore. Illegal contact. That'll put Delaney Rochester at the line. It's hard to believe that Neillsville, this is only their 3rd free throw of the game. None in the first half, and put Delaney Rochester on the line. She's going to make them. This young lady's got a lot of experience. She's a senior. She was on that team that made it to state last year that lost in the semifinals. 2nd free throw. Good. 4 for 4 for number 12. And we're to a 10-point advantage. And we've gone 5 minutes without a point for the Max. They're going to keep Dorn in the game with 4 fouls. Hughes keeps it alive. 3 on the way from Geisler. And nothing there, but goes back into the hands of Hughes. Dorn in the corner. And that skip pass was about 5 feet over Isabel Hartman's head. And the Max a little frustrated. Save yet the score. 5.5 minutes in the second half and stuck in 23 points. (1-3-1) employed by the Max. And Neillsville will counter that with a 2-2-1. Or 2-1-2 offense. You got to counterbalance it. If they go 1-3-1, you go 2-1-2. As you take somebody out of the equation. And Neillsville just content to play catch and rotate the ball. And that's all they're doing. Good skip pass. 3 on the way for Trunkel, short. Back into the hands of Maddie Geisler. Geisler. Back to Marley Hughes, who will wait for the offense to set. Dorn will come up on the free throw line, drive in, and miss the layup. She's had tough sledding here. As Aubrey Dorn with 4 points. And Neillsville, again, going to run some offense and run the clock. Nearly 7 minutes without a point for McDonell. Neillsville with 7 here in the second half. Skip pass to Opelt. Dribble back out. Delaney Rochester just content to dribble. Playing catch. Almost got a steal. Good anticipation by Hughes. 3 on the way by Subke. And they're going to get the foul on Paris Opelt. And that's going to be her 3rd. Fourth team foul on Neillsville. 21, 24, 34. 21, Kendall Heffler, Emily Thaler, and Kylie Jensen in for the Max. And checking in for Neillsville is freshman Emerson Ormond. McDonell trying to get off the schneid here. They want to get a shot, and a shot is, Kendall Heffler did everything but go in through the hoop. Cannot buy a basket. Casey Kelly's watching from Wausau, and Terry Beatty is watching from Oregon. Worldwide leader in high school sports broadcasting, Zaleski's. Got a good game here from Neillsville. Rochester will dribble and kick it back out. Rochester. That young lady can handle the ball. All of these Warriors can. They start doing this when they're, I swear, in second grade. They've got a system down. Everybody knows what to do. We got a foul, and they're going to call that on Kylie Jensen. It'll be her second. And more bonus free throws coming up for the Warriors. Chloe Flanagan and Aubrey Dorn will come in. Dorn with 4 fouls. Delaney Rochester never misses. 5 for 5. And as soon as I said that, I knew I would jinx her. She's 5 for 6 now from the line. Approaching the halfway mark here in the second half. Hughes. Boy, McDonell just cannot buy a basket. And Neillsville is content. They've got a 11-point lead, and they're ready to run some clock here. Very patient, very controlled. They don't panic very often. Coach Geyer has scheduled some pretty tough opponents, too, to toughen up his team. We got another foul. This time it's going to be on Marley Hughes, her third. And the fouls are adding up. Now that's the 10th team on the Max, and we've got two free throws the rest of the way for Neillsville. They're in double bonus. She misses the first. Emerson Ormond at the line. The second free throw missed them both. But 10th free throws, 10 fouls to 4. Only 4 for the Warriors. They've got 2 more to give before they put McDonell in the bonus. We are over the midway point. And a player control foul called on Marley Hughes. That's her 4th. Lily Opelt checks in for Neillsville. And Marley Hughes is talking to the official, and he's explaining what's going on. Maddie Geisler in for McDonell. Since it's a player control, there will be no free throws. That's the rules. And in for McDonell, Isabel Hartman. Neillsville, patient on the offense. They're going to run clock. And the Max looking for their first points of the second half. They've been stuck on 23. With 9/10 of a second left in the first half. And we got a player control foul called on White. And this is on Jessica Kuhn, her 3rd. Neillsville will have 1 more foul to give. Marley Hughes will check in. Maddie Geisler will have a seat. So Hughes, Jensen, Dorn, Thaler, and Hartman on the floor for McDonell. Dorn kicks it back out, and what do we got? We got another foul. And they get Delaney Rochester for her third. Next foul will put McDonell in the bonus. 8:07 left, and nice layup. Finally they get off the schneid. And first 2 points at the 8-minute mark of the second half. That is some really good defense and some bad bounces for McDonell. 1-3-1 zone for the Max. Coming up on 7.5 minutes. They're just going to play catch and move the ball. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Moseley locations, with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And the foul on McDonell, this is going to be the third on Kylie Jensen. Double bonus for Delaney Rochester, and Neillsville will just pull their players off the line. 2 free throws coming up, and she makes the first. Maddie Geisler checks in for McDonell. Rochester's second free throw is up, and it is good. And a timeout called by Neillsville. We'll take a timeout here as well, full timeout. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Call him at 715-213-4468. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Coming out of the Neillsville timeout, 11-point lead for the Warriors over the Max. 3 on the way by Hartman. No bueno. Dorn. There you go. And Aubrey Dorn with 6 points now in the game. And back-to-back scores for McDonell. You know, they couldn't score. They were held scoreless for 11 minutes here in the second half and down only 9 with 6:40 remaining. They've got a chance here. This game is not over. And I think they're going to have to think about going to a man-to-man defense. They've got a couple of players, do McDonell, with 4 fouls. Got to be careful. And one of them is that young lady there, Aubrey Dorn. They're putting the height out to try to get a steal on Delaney Rochester. You got to be closely guarded. You got to be within 3 feet or 5 feet, something like that. I mean, it's sort of a judgment. And they're going to wear out the defense here and just run some clock off. Coming up on 6 minutes. They're going to make McDonell come after him. I think Coach Cooper's going to have to go to a man-to-man defense pretty soon. And over and back, because it wasn't tipped. And they're going to say that They dribbled it off Rochester's leg. And a turnover. Much to the ire of Coach Geyer. If McDonell's going to make a move, they got to do it now. Dorn, she's in the lane. She's got to get out of there. She does. Dorn for three. Yes. Aubrey Dorn with 5 points here in the second half, 9 in the game. And just as I said, this game is not over yet. It's down to 6, and we're coming up on 5 minutes left. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Five minutes. McDonell fans cheering on their defense. Good skip pass. Running a lot of time off. Delaney Rochester will kick it back out. Lily Opelt. We're going to look to double team. Opelt back to Rochester. They're just going to play catch. Coming up on 4 minutes. K&S Logistics is a family-owned and operating logistics company located in Greenwood. They provide domestic and less-than-truckload shipping solutions to destinations nationwide. From simple to complex, if you need to move it, K&S can find a flexible solution. They're currently looking for awesome people to join their driving team. Full-time, part-time, local, and long-haul positions are available. Visit kslogs.com. Time ticking away, 3:40 left. 6-point advantage for Neillsville. They're going to have to go to man here pretty soon. And Rochester is fouled, and that's going to be on Marley Hughes, and Marley Hughes picks up foul number 5, and she's disqualified. Kylie Jensen will check in along with Sophie Schmidgall for McDonell. Paris Opelt will check in for Neillsville as Delaney Rochester steps to the free throw line again, shooting 2. Maddie Geisler returns for McDonell. 3:28 left here in our match. Don't forget to stick around for the Neillsville Dairy post-game show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. And she made them both. Mike Steinwagener, you got to love him. He's always watching, always keeping an eye on me. Thanks, Mike. McDonell doing their best to get it into the game. That 3 off the mark by Maddie Geisler. Neillsville tracks down the rebound. Now approaching 3 minutes. And another foul on McDonell. And this on Thaler. And a timeout, full timeout by the Max. We'll take a timeout here. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back to Neillsville with 2:58 left coming out of the McDonell timeout. That weird science guy, I double-checked my book. I've got 38 for Neillsville. 2 coming up from the free throw line for Delaney Rochester. The first one is good. She has missed 1 free throw here in this contest. And she made them both. It's now 40-30, a 10-point advantage. Under 3 minutes. McDonell still in this. Dorn. They're going to have to get some shots and stops. And they got to get some quick shots. 2.5 approaching here. Dorn is going to drive in. Missed the layup. Gets her own rebound. She's fouled on the floor. And that will be 1 and 1. As McDonell is finally in the bonus. With 2:32 left. 4th foul on Paris Opel. And bonus throw for junior Aubrey Dorn. Shot is up. And got the shooter's roll, did Miss Dorn. Eight-point lead, or 9-point lead, excuse me. Looking to cut it to 8 here. Takes a couple of bounces. Release, rotation, short, just hit the rim. Good rebound by Heffler. And Chloe Flanagan couldn't find the handle. Out of bounds to Neillsville with 2:28, leading by 9. In the hands of Delaney Rochester. These Warriors do not get rattled very easily. They've got a lot of experience. This team went to state last year. Lost in a semifinal game. Rochester goes to the basket and is fouled. And I think that's going to be on Maddie Geisler. Yes. And midway through the second half, they've been in double bonus and have missed only 3 free throws the entire second half. Checking in for the Max is Katie Ruff, number 15. Second free throw for Delaney Rochester. It's up and it's good. And a timeout by Neillsville. We'll take a timeout here. You are watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
You got them all in. Good deal. Good. Well, we've had quite a game here. This second game for first place. 2 state-ranked teams, Neillsville in Division 4 and McDonell in Division 5, and it's an 11-point advantage for the Warriors of Neillsville over the Max of Chippewa Falls, McDonell. Neillsville Dairy postgame show will come up after the conclusion of this game. We'll have a quick interview. 3 on the way by Jensen. Missed. Rebound pulled down kind of by Chippewa Falls. She lost her balance back in the hands of Neillsville. And after the quick interview, layup is good for Paris Opel. 9 points for Paris. And a timeout by McDonell. We'll keep it here. Again, at the conclusion of this match, we will go down quickly to the court and interview very briefly the head coach of the winning team and a player. And we will bring you back for the awarding of the All-Conference and Player of the Year in the Clover Belt. So stay tuned for that. Weird Science Guy, Terry Beatty, Casey Kelly, Austin Cutsworth, Tanner Thies, Don Abel, and Joy. If you want to get a shout out yet, you've got 1:38 to do it in playing time. Leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. Give you a shout out. 1:38 left, and McDonell trailing by 13. Three on the way, and it's in and good for Maddie Geisler. And a foul. And that foul called on Maddie Geisler, her fourth. This time, Paris Opelt will step to the line to shoot her first free throws of the night. 2 coming up for her, and the first one is good. A lot of free throws for Neillsville here in the second half. They have shot 15. This will be number 16, and they haven't missed but 2. Under a minute, and this game is going to belong to Neillsville. Time ticking away, under 30 seconds. And Neillsville will track down the rebound. And Neillsville 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Neillsville with a 46-34 win here in the championship game. Stay tuned for the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. Neillsville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to neillsvilledairy.com.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy, and we are so lucky we have the best dairy farms not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing help through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of high school girls basketball. They're doing some presentations to the Abby Kep Fund, $5,000 from the junior high wrestlers for NGL. And McDonell is bringing a check to the Kep family as well. Abby battling leukemia, wishing her all well. This has been a complete community effort by all the schools in the Clover Belt. It's just really, really great to see this outpouring of caring. It just is. And the Kep family appreciates it. Okay, we'll make this quick. This is the Neillsville Dairy postgame show. I'm here with Delaney Rochester. Delaney, great game tonight. Finished the game with 15 points. You were lights out at the free throw line. Only missed one. Defensively, what were you doing?
We were mixing it up between Chase 1 and 40 defense, just trying to get to their shooters and really shadowing on number 1, who's hit a lot of threes.
And you held them scoreless until 8 minutes in the second half. I mean, that was intense. What do you credit that for? Just hustle or what?
Yeah, he always talks about working hard and the effort that we need to have, so definitely that helps us and just getting where we need to be on defense.
Okay, we've got another presentation from Marshfield, Columbus, and Loyal.
Has the ability to face challenges head-on with courage and determination. A warrior is resilient in the face of adversity and never gives up. People with a warrior mindset are fighters. Last Friday, the Columbus and Loyal basketball teams hosted a leukemia awareness night at their games in Loyal to help support Abby's Warriors. Although we are all fierce competitors against each other on the court, we are all from the small town communities that make up this greater basketball family. The Dons and Greyhounds collected money from a 50-50 raffle, a Miracle Minute halftime game, and concession stand sales. The Columbus and Loyal teams and their supporters are proud to present this check for $5,150.
And a donation from Columbus and Loyal girls basketball teams of $5,000, over $5,000 for the Abbey Fund. Again, an outpouring of caring from all of these players and teams from the Clover Belt for Abby Kep. We wish her well.
We know Abby has a challenging road ahead with chemotherapy and a stem cell transplant. Our communities wish Abby and her family continued strength in her battle of kicking cancer's butt. Let's hear it for her, guys.
Yeah, that's wishing nothing but great thoughts for Abby Kep. We got to put Delaney in the house, I think. Are we done?
Unbelievable.
All right.
First of all, we'd like to present from Mr. Bob
Yes, let's do it real quick. Do it.
Commissioner.
I'm Delaney Rochester, and I'm in the house.
We're going to turn it over to we have Chris turn up that first microphone over about three quarters and turn this mic down. And let's look at the trophies and the award winners for the Clover Belt.
Congratulations. First place, from the East, Neillsville Warriors. From Regis Eau Claire, Emma Klink. And from Thorpe, Ava Tacklaw. Honorable mention from the West. And now we will do the East, and if you would line up on the North end, it would be greatly appreciated. From Spencer, Autumn Davis. From Owen Withy, Kendall Weiler. From Neillsville, Jess Kuhn. From Loyal, Sheila Tellock. From Greenwood, Tyson Lindner. From Columbus Catholic, Haley Plum. Honorable mention from the East. And now we go second team, all conference from the West. From Osseo, Fairchild, Taylor Gunderson. Should have taken the elevator to get down here faster. From Osseo, Fairchild, Elisa Dahl. From Chippewa Falls, McDonell, Aubrey Dorn. From Palfrey, Jasmine Hoyer. From Cadet, Emma Kowalczyk. From Bloomer, Brooklyn Sawyer. That is your West second team all conference. And now we go to the East. From Owen Withy, Raina Arndt. From Neillsville, Sydney Supke. From Loyal, Alyssa Zolana. From Greenwood, Avery Wietrich. From Gilman, Danielle Mann. And from Columbus Catholic, Haley Zimmerman. And that rounds out the second team from the East. And now, from the West, first team all conference from Stanley Boyd, Tegan Becker. From Eau Claire Regis, Ashley Chilson. From Chippewa Falls, McDonell, Marley Hughes. From Chippewa Falls, McDonell, Emily Cooper. From Cadet, Ely Eiler. From Cadet, Lauren Gato. There's your first team from the West All Conference. And now, Player of the Year for the West Division. From Chippewa Falls, McDonell, Emily Cooper. team all-conference from the East Division, from Neillsville, Amelia Trunco. From Neillsville, Delaney Rochester. From Neillsville, Paris Opel. From Gilman, Tatum Weir. From Columbus Catholic, Jenna Paibo. And from Colby, Hayden Wilner. And that rounds out the first team from the East Clover Belt. And now for Player of the Year for the East Conference, Paris Opel of Neillsville. Congratulations to all players, all coaches, and teams, and good luck in tournament play to all the fans. Thank you very much for coming to the Beauregard crossover.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, quick wrap up here. Let's take a look at the scorebook quick. For Chippewa Falls McDonell, 8 points for Marley Hughes, Maddie Geisler with 6, Aubrey Dorn with 10, Emily Thaler with 2, 5 from Kylie Jensen, and 3 from Chloe Flanagan. Player of the Year, Emily Cooper for McDonell, did not play this evening. The Macs were held to 11 points in the second half. In fact, they didn't score their first second half points until the 8-minute mark of the second half of play tonight. Neillsville with the win tonight, 46 points for them. They improved to 24-0. Delaney Rochester with 15, 5 from Lily Opel, 2 from Sydney Subke, 5 for Amelia Trunkel. Paris Opel with 9, 8 for Jessica Kuhn. The Warriors shot 13 of 16. No free throws in the first half, but 16 in the second, and sank 13 of them. And of the 13, 11 were by Delaney Rochester. So the Warriors take overall bragging rights for first place in the Clover Belt as they defeat the McDonell Macs by the final score of 46-34. Great games here tonight. The Warriors improved to 24-0, and the Macs will fall to 19-5 as they head into playoff action. Been quite a night here in Neillsville. We really thank you for watching tonight. It's been great doing both games. We appreciate your viewership. And a lot of people from way away. We had people in Indiana and people in Eau Claire, and thank you for watching. And yes, Terry Beatty, you're right. We had some presentations for the Abby Kep Fund. Abby's been battling a form of cancer. She was diagnosed earlier in the season, and she's been fighting like crazy, and many teams, if not all teams, have helped contribute to the Abby Fund. Big checks tonight, great generosity by players, coaches, fans, parents, you name it, from all around the conference, and we wish Abby nothing but the best here from Zaleski Sports. Well, next week is the final week of boys basketball regular season, and Tuesday night, girls tournament action begins. Stay tuned to Zaleski Sports as we will have a plethora of games to bring you next week, both boys and girls. So stay tuned for that. For my producer, Chris Anderson, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Again, final score here in the championship game, Neillsville 46, Chippewa Falls McDonell 34. Have a great night and a great weekend. We'll see you next week.